Right, good morning from the household where we are now, Pep's house. So, it's only, what time are we on? 7:30, we've been up a couple of hours because Pep wanted to get up. And where's Pep? Good morning. So, Dawn's on dog duty. She's fed the dog, walked the dog.
Watered the dog.
And watered the dog. So, it's all for you, all about Pep this morning, isn't it, Pep?
There's a play mat.
Yeah, there's a play mat, all about Pep.
Where's your play mat?
So, my plan is, it's a beautiful morning. They're saying 17, 18 degrees today here in G-Cross. A little bit misty, not too, just a bit of a mist over Manchester. To be honest, there's quite a heavy dew. So the first lawn I've got to cut, which is quite a big lawn, which I never got to the other day because everything went wrong, the house with the orchard, that's going to be quite wet, makes it a little bit more difficult to cut, but not to worry, I'll get over that. I've got my battery on charge outside, which you can, that looks like an alien there, lighting up. But before I do that, I'm going to take Dawn home, down to work, and then I'm going to come back and prepare tea for tonight so I can spend another hour with Pet before I go out to work. I don't want to leave her too long, just in case she eats the house while we're out. Right then, let's get ready to, whatever we do, move on. Oh yeah, just reading my comments as well last night. Somebody put a comment on that they're a primary school teacher. I'm a bit croaky this morning. It's probably because I didn't go out and lubricate my throat last night. Isn't it, Dawn?
Yeah.
Yeah, she said. Yeah, a primary school teacher. They're going to be teaching the kids, and probably the teachers as well, about nature in the autumn. Like what winter visitors do we get, bird-wise? What happens to the trees, the plants? Well, just a quick one on the plants. We have like herbaceous perennials, just an example outside. Oh, we're all locked up, but just as a quick example, that's called loose strife there. That's a herbaceous perennial. All plants that flower through the summer above the ground can be cut right back to the ground, and they'll come up again next year. Good plants to put in the winter are just like cyclamens, very colourful, many different colours. Winter pansies are good. And bulbs. Bulbs, you can plant iris, crocus, daffodils, tulips, snowdrops, all sorts. And you can get them in the autumn. That's pretty good. Get them planted about 6 inches down. Regarding birds, rather than look at me, let's look at the view. So regarding birds, we get winter visitors from Scandinavia. We get thrushes, we get fieldfare, which is quite a big thrush. Mizzle thrush size, bigger than a song thrush. So we get redwing, fieldfare. We also get goldcrests in large numbers joining in with these flocks coming from the likes of Norway, Iceland, coming down from, the top of Russia. We also get, let me have a think about this, we get whooper swans coming, Buick swan, we get, what else do we, pardon?
Pink feet. Geese.
Oh yeah, we get a lot of pink feet. Dawn's just in the back. Pink feet geese. If you watched Tom's vlog the other day, Tom showed some geese flying over, and they were actually pink feet geese. They come to places like the Lake District, Southport, the big flat areas, marshland areas. What else do we get? We get short-eared owls. They come from Siberia, top of Russia and that area.
Waxwings.
We also get waxwings from Scandinavia, which are really, nice looking bird. They're like a pinky colour. They've got a crest, and they feed on all the berries on the trees, the rowan ash berries, etc. So yeah, there's loads of things going on, and obviously you've got all the leaves falling from the trees. So I hope that's been some help to you. Right, we better get on. As you can see, this is the soup that I made last night, and look at that, looks lovely, doesn't it? I'm just going to liquidise, in the liquidiser obviously, just a little bit of the vegetable side of it to thicken the soup up. It just makes it a little bit nicer. Garden's looking very autumnal, but still very nice, a lot of colour in my garden. Looking forward, and hopefully we'll get some of these winter birds coming to the berries. That'd be great if we get redwings on here. We have had redwings in the past next door at my mum's, but it's only the first year that all the berries have been this good on our tree. Right, I've dropped Dawn off for work. What I'm going to do, I finished that soup off, as you've seen. Am I in this shot? I keep, me and Dawn have just had a write-off actually. We watched the vlog back from yesterday, and she said, how can you fit so much into one day? No wonder your head's all mashed up. Well, today is going to be a lot better day. I've set my stall out what I'm doing, and hoping it all goes to plan. That's all I can say. But what I've done, I've trimmed all the fat off the pork fillet, and I'm slicing them into medallions. When I've sliced them up, with the back of a knife, I'm going to tenderise them, just like that, slowly, like so, and then I'm going to pan fry them. I've done some chili garlic oil, olive oil, so I'm going to do it in that, and then I'm going to knock up, I'm not going to knock up the peppercorn sauce, but I'm going to make a bit of gravy with gravy granules, and I'm going to add this, I've bought this from Asda, it's about £1 a pack. I'm going to put a couple of packs of this in with it, and make the veg as I showed you in, I can't make vegetables, can I? Prepare the vegetables. Yes, keep calm, Andy, keep calm. Right, let's get on with it. So it's quite simple. You just slice them into pieces. You can do them, about just under ½ inch thick. You can do them thicker if you like, or you can do them thinner. It's entirely up to yourselves. I do a mixture. I do thick and thin. So get all them cut up, and then, as Dawn calls it, bash the brains out. Bash the brains out with it, with the back of a knife. If your pork fillet starts to split, like so, it doesn't matter. You can do it in those pieces as well. I always like to try and trim the fat off. And with the bits of fat I've got left, I stick on the roof for the magpies. So there we have it. I was hoping to go and get Tom's lawns cut today. I'm still hoping to do the back lawn, but I've got the little garden, well, it's not a little garden, it's quite a big orchard. I've got that to do. But I thought I'd just come and do this and have half an hour with Doug. So you can see I've got all that cut now. So what you do is you just bat out the meat. Just tenderise it slightly. You can do it on both sides. Doesn't really matter. Pop it in the pan. Fry it off. Strain off the fat. Make your sauce. Pile it all in. Right. As you can see now, I've got the pork fillet cooking in the pan. Don't have the light too high. And as I always stress, I always say, don't I? Have a bowl of boiling water ready to wash your hands in. I've washed the chopping board down, I've washed the knife down, so you don't cross-contaminate anything. Dog's gone outside, she's seen somebody. So now what I'm going to do, can you see me? You can't see me because I'm stood over here. Oh, you might see me in a minute. And I've got massive thanks to say to you all. All your comments that I've been reading regarding, what's gone on. Obviously, we're losing our friend Rick. Your comments, they really mean a lot to me. As I say, I try and read them all. I think I more or less do read them all. Some for some reason disappear. I don't know why, but they disappear. So turn these over. It's up to you. You can use a fork to turn it up. Can you see that, what I'm doing? Yeah, I think you can, can't you? Yeah, they mean a lot, these comments. And as I say, I do try to answer you all back. So thank you very much for that. The other big thanks is, what I really need to say is, Tom. Syndicate Tom, my really, really good friend. If it wasn't for Tom, I wouldn't be here now cooking for you lot. Tom minded me for years, Andy, go on YouTube, go on YouTube. I said, you know what, Tom, I think I've told you before, I can't go on YouTube. I've got too much to do. But I've learnt that you can actually go on YouTube and do what you do and share it. And I know it's brought, you know, I know that I've met lots of people now through YouTube. I've met you in the Grapes, I've met you in Tenerife, I've met you at City, I've met you all over the place. I've met you in the airports, train stations, bus stations, pubs, everywhere. So if it wasn't for Tom, none of this would be happening. So a massive thanks to Tom, but I tell him that anyway. Yeah, so that's cooking anyway. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to chop up an onion. I'm going to chop up 2 onions actually. Just finely cut them. Like so. And I'm just going to knock up a bit of gravy. Like so. So it's up to you how you cut your onions. You can do them any way at all. You can do it thick or thin, whatever suits. Right, just make sure that's doing alright. So I've got a little pan there that I'm going to make this sauce up in. I've done some gravy granules in a cup, which I've got there. That's quite thick. Can you see that? Have a look. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah. So I've made that up. And I'm going to make that with, what am I going to do? I'm going to cook the onions, and when the onions are sweated through, I'm going to pop in the gravy granules, stuff there, and then, what am I going to do then? I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll let you know what I'm going to do in a minute. Anyway, they're done. So I'll wash that knife. Right, so I'll sweat off these onions. Once you've got it all in there. My mate, Woody texted me this morning from Cyprus. He'd been back pool for 2 hours, he was telling me. He said he were in absolute hysterics watching the vlog. Didn't know whether we were coming or going. Anyway, what he's done, he's bet me a £5 for a game of bowls. I think we're going to play next Thursday night. So he said in his text message he's going to come and take the £5 off me. So I sent him a message back this morning and I said, I'll give him a chance to win his... dog's going berserk out there. I'll give him a chance to win his £5 back. He can have double the quits. So hopefully I can share some of that game with you. Right, let's get this pork on the go. Keep that being cooked. Don't want to cook it too much. And don't put your hand in boiling oil because it hurts. Right. You know what, that's quite nice though. It's nice and tender. Nice and garlicky. So, I've done tons of onions, you see. That's nice, that pork. Right, what I've done now, I've got this gravy on the go. Can you see that? Hang on. I can never know where to put it. Right, I've got the gravy on the go there, which I'll show you afterwards. What I've done, I've took the pork fillet out of the pan now, put it on this kitchen roll. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to slice some mushrooms up, when I can get that light on. And put a bit more olive oil in the pan. Just put that to one side now, this pork fillet. These are beautiful, these big field mushrooms, they're really nice. So I've probably got about 8 of them. But what you want to do is just sort of slice them, quite big slices, which I'll show you. It's up to you, you can put it in chunks. I like to have these big slices like that. So we'll get them fried off in the pan. Then I'm going to add the pork fillet. Then I'm going to add the gravy. The last thing I'll do is add this peppercorn sauce, seasoned to taste. It's up to you how you want to season it. I'm going to use black peppercorns and salt, and that is enough. That's all you need. Right, here we go now, this is the final touch. The mushrooms are cooked. I'm going to add the pork fillet back in with the mushrooms, see? Mix that in, add the gravy and add the peppercorn sauce, all to my taste. So, just stir all that in, see? Add the gravy. As I keep stating, make sure you've got a bowl of hot water next to you. That way, you can keep nice and tidy as you go along. Makes the job far easier. Can you see that? Can you see it at a different angle, I wonder? Without that sun. Oh, you can see dog in background as well. Look at Pep. Oh yeah, look at Pep watching there. Brilliant. I bet she thinks she's going to have some of this, but she's not. Tell you what, it smells lovely. And that'll be a nice tea tonight for me and Dawn. Can you see that? Yes. Right, peppercorn sauce. Pop that in. I mean, you can make your own, because all you need to do is buy some single cream, make up your gravy granuled gravy, single cream and peppercorns. That is the cheaper option. I bought this just in case I didn't get any chance to go for the cream where I get the cream from, but there we have it. So stir that in. And then add your seasoning afterwards. Look at that, that's perfect, isn't it? And then all I'll have to do tonight is my vegetables, which I'm going to have cabbage, carrots and purple sprouting broccoli to go along with it. Right, there we have it. Time to go and do some gardening now. Look how beautiful that is. Singing away in the sunshine. Stop singing now I've said that. Beautiful though. Do you know it often perches here? Beauty in it. I class myself as being very fortunate. Working outside, working amongst nature. Sometimes it's the only thing I have to talk to. All through the day is a bird. I actually speak to them. They whistle back to me, but I've never had one speak to me yet. Although my auntie, my dad's sister, used to have a minor bird, but that only swore at us. I finally got to Tom's. I should have come yesterday, but I come today. I did say I was going to come. I've cut all the front lawns, but I've been asked quite a lot of questions in the messages or in the comments. Andy, when's your last cut? When do you last cut the lawn? Well, there's no specific time for a last cut. A last cut to me is when your grass stops growing. I've said it before actually. Some people could say, right, come the end of September, put the lawnmower away, bring it out at Easter. You come to cut your grass and it's a foot long. It looks a right mess, full of leaves. Can hear a nut hatch. Yeah, full of leaves. So my thing is now, you cut it when it needs cutting. So, but the trick is, must remember, never cut it too short in the winter. I try and leave the grass, as you can see, bend down on my good knee. This grass now is around about an inch long, a little bit longer, some strands are 2 inches. So if you cut it too short, what it tends to do is encourage moss growth. So try and leave it at an inch long. You know, all through the autumn time, the leaves are dropping on the lawn, so you can set your lawnmower in a high setting, skim over your lawn, it picks up all the leaves and it makes your grass look nice all through the winter. Instead of, as I say, coming to Easter time, getting your lawnmower out and your grass is a right mess. So that's my little tip of the day. As I say, every day is a learning day, and you lot have learnt that off me today. So that's all I can say. This looks nice though, doesn't it? And you know what? I should have put my shorts on today. It's baking now. It's showing 20 degrees again in the van. So what's that in the sun? Hot. That's what it is. Right, let's crack on with this. Oh, before we crack on with that, look at these. You saw that I picked a load of these baking apples before I went away to Sardinia. These are still left on the tree, and these are beautiful. So I'm going to cook them other ones this weekend. Or Dawn might cook them tomorrow, but I doubt it. I'll probably have to cook them. But I shouldn't say that. She might cook them because she likes stewed apple with yoghurt. So and we've got loads of blackberries what we picked, haven't we, in the freezer still. So yeah. This afternoon as well, I've definitely. Oh, it's nearly afternoon now. What's it saying now? Yeah, I've definitely got to get down up to our top 60 and pick those bird feeders up and get them moved out of the area where the cows are. Wish me luck with that one. I haven't put any red on, so I should be safe. Look who's come to greet me under the oak tree. That's where the bird feeders are. Right next to where they are. Blinking heck. Why weren't they on the other side of the field? Brilliant. It's like being on a safari park. Hello girls and boys. Right, so I thought I'd come up to the bird feeders and hello. These thought they'd come too, so I've got, hello fella. You're going to be with the most famous Highland cow going, aren't you, Willie or Wally? And hello, what are you doing in there? Hey, what are you doing? Hello lad. Hello then. Hello. Hello fella. Hello. How are you? Yeah, hello. It wasn't the best idea putting the bird feeder. Well, it was a great idea putting them on that tree. But now the cows have smashed the tree down. Haven't you? Bad cow. Where's the other one? What are you doing in there? Hello. Hello then. Go up to that top gate. I'll see you up there. I'm not leading over that barbed wire. Don't put your feet on that bloody bird feeder. I don't swear, but move your big hooves. Look how close you are to that now. Hello. Hello. See? What is it? Why are you so... Move your foot from that feeder. Move it. If you put your foot on that, you're going to butchers. I brought you some water as well. Oh no, don't touch that. Get off it. Get off it. So, you see my predicament, what I've got. I've got them. Look at you, the size of them and all. I'm, to be honest with you, I trust them. I trust them all the time, but, you know, they're big animals they are, and they come walking towards you. You only have to move their head sideways, and one of them big horns catches you. It's good night, Vienna, isn't it? Good night, Vienna. I know they don't mean to, they won't wish any harm on us whatsoever, but they just move their head quick, hello, and you see, that one of them gets you, and you've had it. So, I think the bird feeders will wait for another day. What do you think? When you watch Tom's vlog, you'll see that I've sworn. I have sworn, but I've not sworn on my vlog.
What have they done?
What have the cows done? When the people have watched this bit of my vlog, they'll know what the cows have done. So, but before I get to that, I'll just show you, I just want to thank you for one thing.
What?
Introducing me to YouTube.
Yeah.
The kind messages I've had off everybody regarding my mate Ricky. Absolutely brilliant. And I wouldn't have had all them if it hadn't been for you.
Oh,
No, seriously. Because I wouldn't have met all these people on YouTube if it hadn't been for you.
Andy!
So, cheers, pal.
You know what? I know it's going to sound
Yeah.
really sappy, but I wanted to give you a massive hug while you were.
All right then. Oh, that's
I know you're
nice.
going for
That's
a lot,
nice.
so-
Yeah.
Mate, you got good people watching you, man.
I have, yeah. Right, back
I
to the
appreciate
cows.
it. Back to the cow scenario.
Right, I'm going
What's happened?
to pause my camera now and show you what. Yeah, you've all seen what the cows have done. Right.
I'm taking a guess. Your glasses fell off your head. They stood on your glasses.
No. That will stop that. It will stop. I cannot believe this. I've come down to feed the birds. And look what's here. Unbelievable. Here we go. Right, our plan is now, Tom's cut them off up the top there, and we're going to try and get them down back to where they belong. Right, come on girls, come on, otherwise. Right, come on, we'll go in this direction, come on then, come on. So, we're doing alright now, let's see if I can just spin my camera around. Hang on a minute. So you've got me now. Got me, and I've got sheep, and we've got peanuts in here. They think it's sheep nuts, but it's peanuts that I've got for birds. So yeah, like Tom was saying, no wonder Caleb says sheep are daft. They certainly are. Come on then. Right, the thing is, they're definitely not going to want to go through this gate, that's a fact. So I don't want to come down to feed the blinking birds, or on my way back up to see Pep, feed Pep, but Pep's going to have to wait a little bit. Sorry Pep. Right, let's just spin that back down. See, they stop now. They know what's happening. They don't want to go back through here. Go on girls, come on. Right, here we go. Right, back to normality. Back to normality after a day, never to forget. Well, yesterday I had a bad day. Today, I've got to say, has been absolutely brilliant. From, well, as you've seen, the expedition, or whatever you want to call it, life with the cows, and then the sheep. I could not believe the sheep, or one of the sheep actually climbed into the back of my van. Unbelievable. But what I'd forgot, I'd got some nuts for the island cattle in a bucket to try and steer, hey, that's good, isn't it? Steer them away from the bird feeders. And I just chucked it in the back of the van. Unbeknown to me, then I'd gone back down, as you know, I met up with Tom, and I went down to the canal to feed my birds. As I turned round from feeding the birds, I could hear a noise, and the sheep are all around my van. I went round the corner, and there's a sheep had actually got in the back of the van and got his head in the bucket where the cow food was. Unbelievable. So then, as you've seen, we had to get the sheep then back down to where they belonged now. Whether they'll stay there, that's another matter. So, anyway, it's been a great day today. I'm going to finish my vlog here. Where's Pep? Yeah, I'm going to finish my vlog here and just say, you know, if you like what you see, you can subscribe to my channel at Under the Gardener G-Cross, leave a like and ding dong on that bell. Don't forget to hype, press the hype button. If you don't know how to hype, just get onto the comments, slide across, ping on the heart at the hype. And subscribe, it's free to subscribe to my channel. Well, you know, I always leave you something. Today, I've got no option but to leave you with, wait for it, Barbara. So, see you all for now, ta-ra.